out because of one or two. Let me address some non-entities first. Yesterday, in our fundraising, Honorable Gaddafi, who was part of this police department of the Biafran government under the Prime Minister, appeared in the fundraising. And then after...
You use the word ex-honorable because he was ex in the cabinet. Ex.
Yeah, so that, ex-honorable. But to
yes.
all Biafrans are honorables.
Honorable, yeah.
So even those that are fighting the Biafran government structure today, they are all honorable.
They address themselves as honorable. Even in Ndocho, they address themselves as honorable.
So, Honorable Gaddafi was suspended by the Prime Minister. Yes, and that suspension still stands until the day Prime Minister will lift it. Yes, and nobody is disputing that. But every Biafran is a Biafran, and you have the right to apply for your ID card. Listen, I'm starting from ID card. I'm starting from ID card now. No matter the crime you have committed and you have been suspended, you have the right to apply for your ID card. You pay for it, you upload everything, it will be processed, you go and collect because that is your national identity. If you don't have it, no one will identify you as a Biafran. And every Biafran also have a right to pay their liberation tax. Liberation tax. So, Honorable Gaddafi came into the fundraising yesterday in the absence of PM to give his solidarity to the Prime Minister and to stand against those that are trying to destroy what he has built. And then he did not just come in, he made his donation to the fundraising, to the two websites which is being used to fund the Biafran Liberation Army on ground. So, Gaddafi is not back to the Prime Minister's cabinet. No one can reinstate him when Prime Minister is not here, and he's not part of the defense on ground, and he's not part of any department. For those of you that are being misinformed, he only came as a Biafran to do what? Donate to the fundraising and encourage all the Biafrans that they should stand their ground to protect what Prime Minister has built until he returns. So those that are misinforming you, they are doing themselves more harm than good. Then we saw some cries from Madame Yumo's bar. She was crying that Biafrans in Canada, Europe, Africa made donations last week and this week again, that they should have come and make it to her. So ignore her. Continue to make your donations to where you have been told to make, which is the two websites, Biafra Gov website and the IPOB in USA.org website. That is where money is being channeled to the Biafra Army on ground, and they are doing their work very, very well. So let our cry continue. And I have also listened to another utterances from their fundraising yesterday, where she was telling you people that Sonny Akbarawa, Minister Ajare, Minister Nkere wanted to destroy the convention. That is why they opposed.
That's why she declared it the first day.
That is why we oppose her declaring it on the first day. So let me address this. Biafrans, first and foremost, and I want all of you to cut out this very part. I am addressing these 2 points in this
very
video.
Important. Should I spotlight you? Should I spotlight you?
No, it's okay like this. We know how to do the cutting. When we want to cut, we'll cut only one side and the speech will still come out. So, Biafran people, I want you to ask yourself a question. Between the finance minister, who has called for a meeting over 5 times before the convention, when Honorable Uche brought all the bills that needs to be offsetted against the convention, and then the COS said nobody should attend that meeting to offset those bills for us to even know if the place is fully paid for or not paid for, or if we are going to stay outside when we go there or not, or if the lunch center where we eat lunch will be okay or not, or even those that were supposed to come and enter their hotel, if everything is in order. Between the finance minister that makes sure all those bills were cleared, even when the COS said none of our cabals in the cabinet should go and attend the meeting, that if they should attend the meeting, she will remove them from government. And it is exactly what you have seen her do, because those that did not obey her but went to go and plan ahead to see that all those bills were offsetted. She has removed them from government today and set up a new government. So I'm asking you, between the person that sat with Honorable Uche is a crook. This is the same man that will not allow the finance minister to sleep or rest 5 days to the convention. Is bringing all the bills and calling the finance minister. Finance minister, call a meeting, call a meeting. Let us see how we offset these bills so that before we come to Finland, we will not stay outside, so that they will not cancel the contract. Because the company had threatened that if we don't pay all the bills total, even if, and then they will refund the entire money. And all of you would not make it to the convention again. Or you get to the convention and then everybody will stay outside and will say that the convention will not hold. Between the man that stood while Uche is disturbing him every time, we come to the meeting, the madam canceled the meeting and said the meeting cannot hold because she's the one in charge. The finance minister cannot come and hold meeting to update the house about the finance. But Uche is crying that we need to do it so that we can offset this. And this woman canceled the meeting over 4 times. But in that process, we still hold the meeting, few of us. We call some people who don't want to be identified so that she will not come at them. We have to be calling them on phones to have this meeting. Uche that I say is a crook, the European rep, cannot come out now to open his mouth and debunk the lies that Madam is telling you people yesterday. Uche was in all those 4 meetings to make sure that the bills are cleared. He will not allow the finance minister to rest, and all of us that were in that meeting. Many people even made donations in those meetings because it was to raise emergency fundraising within the cabinet so that we see how we can offset some bills that were pending. At the end of the day, the finance minister will bail us out, just like he has been bailing us out while the prime minister is here. We pleaded him and we pacified him and said, please do everything possible because Prime Minister trusted you with this Department of Finance in his presence and in his absence. So please do it. When he comes back, we will present your good works to him and he will still applaud you as he has been applauding you. So between that man that stood his ground when Madam Gossi canceled the meeting of the financial report 4 consecutive times against the convention, and she that later ran to go and be the one to declare Biafra in 29 against the ordinances of Prime Minister on the 2nd. Who is the bad guy? She is the same person that says she is afraid that we cannot declare Biafra on 2nd again, that she has to change it on the pulpit. When you saw her climb to the pulpit and say, I am making some changes on the program, that she has to declare it now, 29. And everyone in the cabinet grumbled and then said, we did not agree on this and you cannot do it. She says she is afraid she's getting intel from Nigeria, that Nigerian government is going to come and destabilize the convention. Ask her, between you that is communicating with Nigeria and getting intel, telling you what to do. Because those ones that she's working with in Nigeria are the people that gave her the information and said, turn the thing upside down. Do it on the 29th and then tell them that Nigerian government is coming. Between you that is giving us the message that Nigerian government were coming and us that challenge you and say no matter what, PM is not even here, so you're supposed to even work with peace. You're not supposed to be afraid. Between you that carried fear and even put in the minds of all the entire cabinet, who now should be the suspect? So Biafran people, the person that exercised fear in the convention ground and said, oh, she must do the thing now, 29, because she's afraid. She's afraid. This is the kind of leader that you people want. A leader that cannot stand the test of time, a leader that cannot brainstorm, a leader that will change our policies and strategies within a few minutes because of what has been told of her. So it's a fearful person that you people now trust. Someone that one day will tell you, oh, one Nigeria is in your houses, so everybody should not do sit at home again because of fear. So I want to address this for all of you to hear, that the lies and propaganda are flying. Now, as I speak this side, you screenshot it, take it out, and then share it everywhere so that the lies will be corrected. Your madam is the one that said she is shivering, she is afraid. She is afraid of Nigerian government. And all of us will say, there is nothing like being afraid of Nigerian government. Nigerian government is not inside Finland. It's not in this convention ground. If they were here in the first place, they would have come for PM. But now they have taken PM for Soko, so that nothing will happen to him. So why are you now being afraid? Why will you overturn the date? Allow the date to be as it is, because there's nothing obstructing us now. Let the thing still hold on the second. No, she wanted to turn it to do it on the 29th so that she could carry name. And when you listen to her saying it, she said, I did it. And she want to carry name that she's the one that declared Biafra. Not as PM, as put the date. And she said, you are smarted your enemies. You're communicating with the same people that is telling you what to do, how to turn the template. They still told you that you should not allow the Biafran people, the 517 delegates, to cast their vote and adopt the constitution. So they gave you another pattern to do it. So you came to the stage and then carry the constitution and say, I hereby present to you the Biafran constitution. Go and buy. It's $100. Is that how the prime minister launched the Biafra charter to Biafran people in Helsinki 2023? Everyone voted with a ballot that was going round. It was voted upon and then counted and was later pronounced. And Prime Minister said, all of you have voted for this charter, and after voting and adopting it, it has become a law. But in our own case, she did not give you the chance to vote for it to adopt. This is a constitution, no, this is not even a charter. So Prime Minister allow you to vote to adopt a charter to make it a law. How much more the constitution that will stay for the Biafran people for eternity? So when you are listening to her, hear it and hear it well, that she is just telling you people propaganda. And the man that was in that this thing yesterday, Reverend Anene, I am so disappointed in you. Because when she was speaking yesterday, you were saying, yes, 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 that Sonny Akbarawa, Minister Ajare, Minister Okenkere, they wanted to destroy the convention. Chai! You call yourself Reverend Anene, you are a disgrace. Yes, you are a very big disgrace to be saying yes, 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 yes. Effort that I have made to stop you people from asking accountability from the defense department in the homeland so that our defense will become useless, vulnerable and volatile to the enemies to penetrate. Because I stop and say you cannot be asking for accountability of Prime Minister's work, how he has been working, how many weapons we have been buying, where we used to buy the weapon, and the company we used to buy it from, and the logistics that goes through. Is that what you're asking for accountability of? Prime Minister is in Finland doing the same accountability of Biafra to the Finland police, and you are summoning him and the minister that he appointed to do work to come and give you the same accountability in his absence. You people are committing treason, and it is evil. Because I said you people cannot do it. Wait for Prime Minister to come until you ask for it. You people now decide to vote by yourself. After you kick me out of the Zoom, you people decide now to now vote by yourselves and suspend fundraising. Tomorrow you say you're working for the Biafran people in the homeland. Another message, Biafran people in the homeland and Biafra is in Lagos, you guys should remain intact. Disregard everything that this Madam You Must Bow is doing. Do not bow because you are not a slave. So don't bow to Madam You Must Bow. And do not use the account that she's giving you people to deposit money. It is endangered. And I will be coming to reveal something more about that in no time. So continue what you have been doing with the Prime Minister and the ways and manners that he said things before. If you have your money and they have changed, and she has changed the previous admins, I'm telling all of you to stay put with your money. Put your money in your pocket. Don't donate it to anywhere. I told you that Finance Minister Honorable Unkere is going to have meeting with some of you. Later after then, you will know the right place to put your money. But don't be threatened by Madam, because she's threatening all of you that if you don't do as she say, she will come after you. She will expel you. She'll do you this. So do not succumb to all these threats. Stand your ground, because Prime Minister will be here in no time and Biafra is here. We are the gatekeepers, and we continue to protect this gate and keep it until our PM is back. No lelele and no damage and no mumu will come to destroy what the Prime Minister has built. Our security is where our eyes are, and our finance. That is the power of the government. When you are able to bring these two places down, we cannot stand again and make noise. All of them that are making noise in the media here now. So support our fundraising. And thank you to all Biafrans that came out from all over the world yesterday to make sure the fundraising was a success. And if you turn to the right side where they were doing their own, you saw that they were crying. They were complaining and crying of how money is not coming from this country, this country, this country. Before next fundraising, those that were with them, they will get to understand more truth and they will leave them because their eyes will be opening every day. Thank you, Biafran people. And they will from here. Remember to cut out this part and circulate it for them. They will.
Thank you very much, our formidable Minister of Communications. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. And fellow Biafrans, you have all heard from my boss.
Yes, Attorney Levy, to give us 1 or 2 words, and then we go to the cabinet members. Thank you so much. Attorney Levy, if you can unmute yourself. Okay, go ahead. Great.
Thank you, Dr. Arabwezi. You know, I've worked on behalf of Biafra for many, many years with predecessor organizations, and it's great that we've gotten to this point where there's the Declaration of the United States of Biafra, and I'm here as attorney to support that on the international and national level. So we have many different legal initiatives that were laid out by the Prime Minister and that the current government is also on board with. And all the legal aspects will have only one purpose, and that purpose is to promote the independence of Biafra and the international recognition, while keeping in mind that the primary human right that we must look at right now is self-defense. So there is no human right without the right of self-defense. We must remember that, and remember very well that the movement goes far, far back, and it's a reaction to genocide. So on the international level, we're going to fight genocide. We're going to support the United States of Biafra. We're going to take it to the international authorities, but at the same time reminding them that Biafrans are not paper tigers, that Biafrans also will not shy away from their human right, the main human right, the right of self-defense. So there's many specific initiatives. I won't go into them here. Some of them are already in the works. We've achieved some of our goals already, even as we speak. So we're looking forward, moving forward, and give it back to the chair here.
All right. Thank you so much, Jonathan, Dr. Levy, and thank you so much for that update. On that note, the Information Secretary, we are going to go ahead and introduce the different secretaries of the United States of Biafra, and then for 1 or 2 minutes, and then if there's any, then after that we take the questions. So let us, Dr. Agi, if you have the list, let us go ahead. Let me start with you first, and after that, I can hand that over to you, and then you can go ahead, please. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I've already been introduced. My name is Dr. Agi, the Secretary for Information, Telecommunication, and Postal Services. I'll take my time to call out the media personnel that we are missing on the list. Those you have to follow.
I would like to invite our special guest, Attorney Levy, to give us 1 or 2 words, and then we go to the cabinet members. Thank you so much.
In 2 minutes, let's discuss about what is going on presently now. The Biafra finance minister refused to take order from Dr. Ngozi Orabuheze. Do you think the finance minister is one of the saboteurs that's trying to sabotage the effort of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa?
Thank you so much. It's just an ordinary issue. Misunderstanding can occur anywhere. If it happens within the Biafra, concept, or within the Biafra, let me say, how do I put it? Contraption. It is no new thing. Misunderstanding can occur, and you know that the man of the people, our leader, is right inside. When he comes out, everything is gonna be okay. So whatever is transpiring or getting, wherever they are getting it wrong this time around, when the major man, the main man, Nnamdi Kanu comes out, everything will be what? Normalized. So if Orabueze, whatever she calls herself, starts or begin to scatter what Ekpa or Nnamdi Kanu has done, I don't think that will bring any issue against Biafran states. When there is problem in a time like this, I think later we should come together to iron things out. They that think they are wiser or better than us are the ones that are playing pranks on us, laughing that maybe Biafra is not going to work. Now they have not started, they have started to fight. It is always like that. Where is it going to? It's going to peace, harmony, serenity, and justice. Biafra has come, and nobody is bigger than Biafra. Biafra is bigger than anybody. It's the best nation so far because we are going to bring succor. We are going to bring justice. We are going to bring what? Equity on the continent of Africa. We are not going to be part of AU or ECOWAS. All these are being removed by our past colonialists, British, Belgians, Spanish, Portuguese, and the French. That's why Biafra has come to open the eyes of African nations. Forget about what is happening within the contraption. It's always like that.
All right, thank you, Mr. Rav. It's a very fine place to leave it. So we would like you to be in our platform tomorrow. Thank you. 1 minute, sir. What will you say about what is going on presently now that the Minister of Finance in the United States of Biafra refused to take order from the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze?
He may refuse to take order today and accept to take it tomorrow. So he may refuse to take order. Maybe 5 minutes ago he refused to take order, and time to come he accepts and he take the same.
But don't you think that that singular act might sabotage the whole effort of Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
We cannot determine anything now because all the process is still on. It is on. It's not because of maybe because he refused, like as I told you, to take order now, that you can say everything is jeopardized. So, whenever freedom fighters are on, there used to be, sometimes you have some saboteurs, sometimes you have some yes or no. You have some supporting, some not supporting, but it's not the major issue. The major issue is that he may not take order now, like as I say, but he may be convinced later on, and he will take order and keep on moving.
All right.
And I don't agree that somebody say it's because he's a woman, but information. There are so many informations. All those people, they have also some information. Sometimes Simon Ekpa is a little bit aside. The new woman that is coming up, confidence may not, they may not build up confidence. They may not have confidence in her now. So everything will happen through their dialogue. That's what I think.
All right. Thank you for speaking with us.